3.
On guard, 10.
Paying tribute to fallen humanitarian heroes in a world that faces unprecedented challenges, with a record 130 million people now dependent on assistance to survive.
Having lost our colleagues not only in Iraq on the 19th of August 2003, but all over the world before and since then, the most important thing for us to do is to work in an even more determined way, never losing our faith in the role of the UN, in the hopes of our organization, aspirations of all of us, and in our belief in our own responsibility to work for peace, development, and human rights.
Images this week out of Syria's Aleppo of a bloodied boy after an airstrike. A stark reminder of the catastrophes brought by war, with not a single humanitarian convoy reaching any besieged areas in the country this month due to intense fighting.
Not only do we need the resources, yes, we need to generate more. The world is already very generous through the donor agencies and others in making funds available. But we're nowhere near funded enough to be able to meet all the needs which have been well identified and assessed. And we need to work very well together to make sure that we really use those resources efficiently. But beyond that, what we do need to do is to make sure we have safe, unimpeded access. This is not conditional upon politics. This is absolutely what we are demanding as of right. The humanitarians, as a matter of international law, must have safe, unimpeded access to wherever the need arises, however it arises, so we can deliver on those needs.
Humanitarian funding requirements of $21.6 billion for 2016 remain less than one-third funded. Humanitarian needs have indeed reached record levels and continue to grow at an alarming rate. The UN says those 130 million people come from 40 countries and are in need of both assistance and protection, from Zimbabwe to Yemen, from Guatemala to Fiji, the highest number since the end of World War II. And despite the calls to action, deteriorating circumstances in places like Syria, South Sudan and elsewhere make an already desperate situation almost impossible to arrest. Sherwin Bryceby's SABC News, New York.